Andre Knott joins us now with a very special guest. Andre, talking about a very special thing that's going on.
Yes, Jim Eisenreich is here with us, talking about Tourette's syndrome. And Jim, really, we were just talking about my age, your age, and me remembering the teams you were on. How cool is it for you to just be back at the ballpark?
It's pretty neat. It's obviously a ballpark that has a pretty good memory reminder for me. You know, winning the World Series, hitting a home run, and it's kind of why I'm here. But yeah, it's, you know, being on a big league ballpark again is nice in itself.
Well, I ask you that because obviously people in Cleveland may cringe when we show this, but every kid grows up wanting to play in a World Series and wanting to hit a home run in a World Series. Just take us through that moment in time for you.
Well, and it's very true. I was one of those kids too, and you know, I didn't hit many home runs in my career, but I feel like I got 2 bonus home runs. One here and one in Toronto with the Phillies. So it's like, you know, why did that happen? I was enjoying it.
Oh, look at that. Look at you. It was cold. That World Series, I'll never forget. You guys will go to Miami, and it was like 85 degrees. You come back here, and there'd be snow on the ground. Just from playing in a World Series and remembering that, just how cool is that World Series? I ask you that because Kyle Schwarber played in the World Series against this team, and he told me yesterday he felt like that one was one of the best World Series he's ever.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. You know, it's what you play for as a kid. You dream about playing in a World Series, and I got to play in too. But he's right. You know, when you play in it, there's nothing better. I mean, I was a DH, so the cold weather that we had here didn't affect me. I was kind of spoiled that way, but yeah, it's just a dream come true.
All right, you have a ball in your hand, you're at the ballpark, and you're here to talk about Tourette's. Just tell the people what exactly you guys are here to do today.
You know, we are working through the Akron Children's Hospital. Dr. Katrina Hermitet is spearheaded this thing. It's the 7th year where the kids that have Tourette and their families come to an event, and it just kind of shows support for them and the things that they've had to go through. And being that I've had Tourette's syndrome all my life, I was one of those kids at that time too. And so I just, you know, with my own foundation, I'm here just to be a support for them. The ball means nothing anymore to me. Yeah. It's for younger guys. So.
Hey, Sandy Alomar won, but I think he still wants to get you from that World Series. Last thing, I appreciate you doing this. You're going to be out here their first pitch. Anytime we can bring awareness to anyone else that's going through some things. You told me a cool story that I'm going to keep you right here with me until this happens. You have a connection to Sam Hinges.
Yeah. Sam's grandpa was my high school baseball coach, and in some ways my hero. Really? You know, him and my dad were the 2 guys I wanted to be like the most, and so they lived a couple of blocks away, and knew him when I was a little guy, and it just, so I wanted to meet Sam because I knew his mom. I know his mom real well. So.
I'm going to take care of that in a couple seconds. We're going to stop doing TV. I want Jim and Sam to meet. I got to tell you, Sam's not a little guy. He's about as big as they come. Jim, thank you for coming out. Thank you for putting awareness to Tourette's. And no more talks about home runs against us in the World Series. Deal?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got it. Back over to you, Al and Jensen.